Alright, Shalom, call halal Allah, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, preachers truth throughout the four corners of the globe. Um, I'm a I'm gonna open up with this Job. Job chapter 19, verse 13. He hath my slakia. He hath put my brethren far from me, and my acquaintance are verily estranged from me. Alright, so this is Job speaking, man. Alright. And basically he crying out to the Lord, man, because of vexation of the spirit. Alright, and he crying out to the Lord. He said he hath put my brethren far from me. Alright. So he talking about Esau, man. The enemy here. Alright. And it still applies for the day, man. Because Esau, that's what he doing, man. He be turning us against each other, man. Alright. The scriptures say a house divided within itself surely should not stand, roughly paraphrasing. Alright. So what Esau doing is he using certain mechanisms and certain differences between the tribes, and he using them against each other. So basically we could basically come against each other. Esau don't want us tribes to get this truth and form together, man, because he already know if that happened, that the Lord gonna come back, and redeem us, man, because that's what the scriptures say. The scriptures say if Israel shall face the east and turn to the Lord, then he would deliver us, roughly paraphrasing. But we already know that's not gonna happen, man. All right. So Esau, he a devil, man. He basically put our brethren against us, man. It said he hath put my brethren far from me, and my acquaintance are verily estranged from me. All right. An acquaintance is somebody you know. All right. Somebody you acquainted with is somebody you know, somebody you familiar with, man. All right. It says my acquaintance are verily estranged from me. Right. So that word estranged, it means stranger or foreigner. Okay. So Esau, he a devil, man. All right. He took our brothers, man, and turned us into strangers, man. We you got certain brothers woke up to this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? But those that still walking in the dark, those that still living in vain, living in vanity, they not joining with us in this truth, man. They coming up against us. All right, because of Esau, man. You got Esau putting us in a bad light, basically making it seem like we rapists, we sexist, and basically just throwing dirt on brothers' names, man. All right, and now we got the other tribes looking at us like we crazy, man. All right, we got the other tribes denying us and despising us, our own people, man, and it's all because of Esau. All right, verse 14, it says, my kinfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. Right, man. Even our blood family, man. Even our blood family has failed against us. All right, and the familiar friends, they don't remember us no more, man. It's because of Esau. All right, Esau indoctrinated our people, man. And now they out here thinking they Kemet, thinking they you Muslim, and all this different madness, man. And that's just bringing separation within the nation of Israel. All right, because Esau pushing out these different doctrines, Esau oppressing us and just basically terrifying us in this society, and constant harassment. It's driving Jake insane, man, and it's causing Jake to turn against his own people. You know, all because of the oppression of Esau. All right, verse 15 it says, "They that dwell in my house and my maids count me for a stranger." All right, so when you go in that word stranger, it that word stranger it means estranged, foreigner, or enemy. All right, so let me read that back. They that dwell in my house and my maids count me for a stranger, man. All right, so Job was going through it. All right, everybody was turning on Job. You know, even those of his household would counting him as a stranger, counting him as a foreigner. You know, somebody that they didn't know, basically. You know, basically disregarding Job, despising him. All right, counting him for an enemy, and that's the same thing that's going on today, man, with the prophets. All right, our own people look at us as enemies, look at us as foreigners. You know, like we not family, man. But all the tribes of the earth and the nation of Israel, we all family. All right, but because of the oppression of Esau, because we live in his society, and because we've scattered across the four corners of the earth, you know, our our own brethren look at us as to be strangers, man. You know, and a perfect example is you know, the Latin tribes or the so-called Latin tribes, like and Ephraim and Issachar. You know, most of them brothers, man, they don't really consider themselves to be um related to the rest of the tribes, basically, man. You know, they kind of separate themselves from the rest of the tribes, man. You know, and that's fucked up, man. You know, that our own family, our own people, is separating themselves from each other, man. All right, all because of Esau, his deceptional ways, man. You know, Esau he put guns in the hood, drugs in the hood, just so Jake can wild out, kill each other, and big drug epidemics can happen, man. You know, Esau basically setting all of this up like a big game of chess, man. All right, and Esau got the upper hand right now, man. Esau got us in check right now. All right, why? Because he separated the tribes from each other. You know, once you turn a nation against themselves, all right, then basically that's just a burning house waiting to be destroyed, man. And that's what Esau done. He turned our own people against us, man, for preaching his truth. All right, it says they that dwell in my house, Salaki, this Job 19:15. They that dwell in my house and my maids count me for a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. All right, so Job said he was an alien in the sight of his own people, in the sight of the people in his household, his own blood family, and his brethren, man. He was seen to be as an alien. All right, and that word alien, it just means stranger or foreigner. All right, and like I said, stranger just means a foreigner or enemy. All right, so all of these words tie into each other, man. And hey, King David said the same thing, man. King David said that he was an alien, man. All right, I'm gonna go to it real quick. There's Psalms. Salakia. There's Psalms chapter 60. Psalms chapter 69, verse 8. It said, and this King David speaking, man. It says, I am become a stranger unto my brethren. All right, and we just went into the word stranger, which means an enemy, all right, or estranged, or a foreigner. All right. King David said he's a foreigner. He is an enemy unto his own brethren, man. You know? He said, and an alien into my mother's children. Right. And that's the messed up part about it, man. Even your blood, the your carnal flesh and blood family turned against you for this truth, man. All right, but you're not supposed to marvel at that, because Yahawah warned us, man. Yahawah warned us. Or Salaki, I ain't gonna get it, but Yahawah warned us and said that blessed are ye when men shall separate themselves from you. All right, roughly paraphrasing. And Luke 6:22, man. All right, in the scripture said that we was gonna have to sacrifice our fathers, mothers, brother, sister, father-in-law, mother-in-law for Yahawah's sake, man. So for real, you're not supposed to be marveling at that. Okay? But I'm gonna continue to read this. Oh yeah, King David said he was an alien to his mother's children, man. You know? And at the end of the day, these all fit into the curses, man. Because that's what it all go back to, the curses. The Lord just used Esau for those curses to be fulfilled, man. Because Esau the Lord used Esau as our whooping stick, man. Our chastisement. The Lord used Esau for our chastisement. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. Salakia. It says, so that the man that is tender among you, right? The man that is tender among you, our brother's supposed to be tender amongst us, man. All right, our brother's supposed to be loving, compassionate and pitiful amongst each other, man. All the tribes of the earth, It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, right? We supposed to be delicate to one another, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you know that brother or not. All right. If you were Israelite, and we all know we Israelites, and we come from the same, we all under the same curses. We all under the same captivity. All right. We all being held in oppression together, man. So we supposed to be delicate and tender amongst each other. It said his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Right, and this is a curse right here, man. All right, Jake out here killing their own brothers for Salaki. Jake out here killing their own brothers for money, for a pair of J's, for a bag of weed, for all of these things that Esau has deprived us from. Jake out here taking from their own brethren because Esau deprived us from the things that we supposed to have are for an inheritance, man. So this is all Esau's fault, man. All right, if but this is the curses though. The Lord just used Esau so it could play out. All right, so that's why Jake out here doing the stuff they do. That's why we all not together. We can't all come together in unity and things like that because we under these curses, man. Our brother, I shall be evil towards one another, man. And that's why we rob each other, in the hood. Jake always killing black on black crime, all of this unnecessary BS, man. It's because we under the curses at the end of the day. But Yahawah, when he come back, all of that is gonna be, done away with. When we get the kingdom, all the Israelites gonna be back together in unity, and we not gonna be fighting each other like it is now, man. But this is Colossians chapter 1 verse 21. It says, and you that were sometime alienated and enemies in your mind by wicked works. Right, man. That's how we became alienated from each other, man. That's how we became strangers from Yahawah. That's how we became strangers from our first love, That's how we became strangers from our own inheritance. That's how we became enemies of our own selves. It's because of our wicked works, man. And that's why the Lord cursed us. It says, uh, Colossians 1 and 21, and you that were sometime alienated and enemies in your mind by wicked works, yet now hath he reconciled, reconciled, right, man. So when Yahawah come back, all right, and the Lord gives 2/3 of Israel their punishment and redeem 1/3, which is the elect, then that's that reconciliation, man. You know, and that reconciliation basically means to reconcile means to bring back to a natural estate. You know, to bring back to the beginning, to basically revive or to refresh, man. All right, and that happened through Yahawah dying. Yahawah had to die so he could come back and you know, do the Lord's will. But the Lord is gonna be a reconciliation, man. All right, to where the Lord gonna have the whole nation of Israel back at peace with each other. You know, and then ain't gonna be no more curses amongst us. Ain't gonna be no brothers being evil towards each other, envying each other, killing each other, robbing each other. Ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom, man. It's gonna be straight unity, peace, love, tenderness, and delicate love amongst all the Israelites, man, in the kingdom. You know, hey, man, if you walk down the street or you know, if you in the car and you see like a Jake walking somewhere and they looking a little bummed out or whatever, you know, your natural instinct is to give them a ride. You gonna feel pitiful, you know, if you see like a Jake on the street, you know, or you know, like kind of he homeless or whatever, you know, kind of assed out in society. You want to help him out, but at the same time, it's kind of unquestionable because, you know, if you take somebody in, ain't no telling what that Jake gonna do, you know, and that's the messed up part, that our people is like that. But like at the end of the day, that's the curses because we went off from the law, man. You know, Micah 7:9, we just gotta bear the indignation until Yahweh shall plead our cause. All right, but I'm gonna go to Isaiah, and Lord willing, I'm gonna close out with this. All right, this is Isaiah. Salakia. Isaiah chapter 14. Start at the top. It said, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel." All right, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's Jacob, man. He gonna have mercy on the whole nation of Israel. It said, and set them in their own land. Right, the Lord gonna set us back in the nation of Israel, the land of milk and honey, man. All right, but it's gonna be 10 times as great than it ever was in the beginning, or that it ever has been, because we gonna have an everlasting kingdom, man. You know, and this hasn't came to pass yet. That's how you know it's talking about the kingdom. It says, and the strangers, the strangers. Now, who is the strangers? We just got through talking about who what the word strangers mean. All right, the word strangers basically go back to the word alien, and the word alien means strangers. All right, a stranger is a foreigner or enemy, right? It says, and the strangers shall be joined with them. Okay, so the Lord gonna choose Jacob and set Israel back in their own land, starting with the elect first, man. 1/3, starting with the elect. So it all start with the 1/3, the elect, the chosen, that small remnant that the Lord chose to be delivered, man. All right, but it said the stranger is gonna be joined with them. So the stranger is talking about the rest of the nation of Israel, the 2/3, man. All right, so that means the whole nation of Israel is gonna be one again, and we're gonna be all on one accord, and we all gonna be peaceful amongst each other, tender and delicate amongst each other, man. All right, it says, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Right, man. We all gonna be one nation in power again. All right, of course it's still gonna be the tribes, but we all gonna be a one nation, man. It says, and the people shall take them and bring the people, Salakia. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Salakia. Verse Salakia, I'm gonna read it over. Isaiah 14, verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants, handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. All right. So when we get the kingdom, when the whole nation of Israel get the kingdom, all right, 2/3 become their bodies are all of our bodies become changed, and we become spiritual, and we all in the kingdom. Best believe that we gonna get Esau and the rest of these heathen nations back, man, and we gonna take them for servants and handmaids, and they're gonna be in captive under us. All right, and they're gonna be and we gonna rule over them, man. All right, because we being oppressed. We being oppressed today by who? Esau, the so-called white man. All right, he controls the earth right now, according to Job 9:24. All right, so that if we gonna rule over our oppressors, that means the whole nation of Israel gonna rule over Esau, man. And then the curse is gonna fall on Esau and his people, and they gonna see how it feels, how them curses feel, man. They gonna see how it feels for your brother to envy you, for your brother's eye to be evil towards you. They gonna see what that feel like, man. And the rest of these heathen nations, Moab, Ham, Japhet, all y'all heathens, man. Y'all gonna get it. All right, and that's gonna be that, man. We gonna have a kingdom, and we gonna rule over Esau and the rest of these heathens, man. And they gonna be under the curses. All right, but the whole nation of Israel, we gonna be at peace with each other. We gonna be at peace with the earth. We gonna be at peace with Yahawah Shem Yahushua. We gonna be at peace with the animals and the beasts of the field. All right, but we not gonna show you heathens no mercy, man. Cause you ain't showing us no mercy. All right, and that's why Jake's so fucked up today, man. Because of these curses that's befall upon us. But Esau and his oppression, he just keep on making it worse, man. Keep adding more stripes into them whips and keep cracking us in our back, man. He not letting up on these. He not letting up. He basically got his foot on our back, man, and he not letting up. All right, so when the tables turn, when we trade places, we not gonna let up, man. And we gonna put both feet on your back and gonna stand on you niggas, man. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna close out, giving all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash, that were honest to the apostles and elders who were well, and the brothers that, Salakia, salutations to the brothers that preach the truth throughout the four corners of the globe. Shalom, Baba Ball.